Is it
No.
porno?
Oh,
Nah.
I only sent that to Farvo.
Oh, that's
And
sweet.
it was only once.
It was only one.
Doesn't matter.
just-
Saved
I
it to my.
wanted to hear what he'd say. He was not
Oh,
phased.
oh, girls.
Katie. Wait, girls. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's his thing.
I want a
Katy
coral
Perry
bow.
Peacock.
Okay. There's Edie.
I'll watch that later.
I think Edie is making a box.
I think Edie is checking out what's in this bazaar and then putting on Realm Eye. Oh, better,
Oh yeah.
too better.
Bye, Edie. Oh, I love Realm, full of characters.
Mm-hmm.
How is that Mr. Joe on? What the hell? What was
Our
his name?
elusive buddy.
Oh my god, if you guys only knew how annoying that guy was.
Wait. Wait, who are we talking about again?
The guy who
elusive-
said he sucks. Oh, wait, what?
Elusive Joe.
He's gonna be new lead designer, right?
Oh, that elusive joke. God,
I guess. I
forget.
don't know.
You don't know?
He doesn't sound
Oops.
like he's played the game.
He doesn't look like he's played the game either. But I mean, he says he did a tool to help them track financial
He is
things.
really smart with the tools. Let me just tell you.
Yeah, and he also for practice he in just like not he wrote in the XML and I think he actually did everything. He did a full like virtual game implementation of this stat pot that increases your total number of HP or MP pots you can carry, just so he could, get experience adding a new item to the game that affects other things like a UI and it affects,
Yeah, he's
everything.
crazy smart. There's no doubt about it.
So it looks like he's gotten his hands dirty
Oh,
and
totally.
he's
been
worked with
helping
the
us for a while.
code and as long as he has some game design experience too. It's not just
Is
all
there
coding.
any hesitation then?
No, he's just like super annoying. He's like one of those like he is full of like it's good. It's good. He's super full of questions and so he'll come up to you and he's Russian, so he has this accent. He's like,
Oh.
so basically what you are telling me is I just can't stop. It's so funny. I'm like
Aw.
He's a nice guy, though. Or he's an interesting guy. He wears socks with sandals, so that always amuses me too.
Baller. Can I teleport to you?
Baller, yeah.
Okay,
It
good.
must be a Russian thing.
Those Russians, man, they're crazy.
Because you
Just
can't even wear Crocs with bare feet, and you can't even do that here. Without
Florida's
people.
weird.
Did someone go out of this room in the south,
I'm
the
going
southeast
west.
door and then all the way to the other side of the east side of that next room?
I've
Nah.
lost directions.
Whee! Let's just boost each other.
Your mom boosts each other.
Good idea. Boost each other. Mom, you silly girl.
Oh no, I get to go see mine soon.
Nice.
How exciting.
Nice. I will also get to see my mom and my sister in next weekend, not this coming weekend.
What? I'm gonna go see my mom and sister and dad
Whoa!
this weekend.
We're all gonna be
Nice.
seeing our parents.
I guess it is that time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been over a year for me, so I figured it was,
Might want to do that before they cash their chips.
And in other good news, my mom and dad are getting back together.
What?
Are
Yeah.
they divorced or?
Yeah, they got
separated?
divorced a few years ago.
Oh wow.
Fairy tales come true. It can happen to you.
Amazing. Well,
Yeah.
Look at Mr. Disney over there. Look at that.
Well, actually, that's if you're young at heart song.
No, you are from Florida, I guess. Whatever, living in
You're
Florida.
from California, Mrs. Disney.
Oh yeah. That doesn't count. It's land. Disneyland.
Yeah, the Florida one's better.
Is it?
I agree.
It
I
is.
haven't been to California, but it did have the carousel progress. So.
I just hear from most people it's better
Sweet. I live in Florida.
and bigger, I believe.
Did you guys know that?
No way. I was making a joke about Cecil today to Mike Sellers, and he really liked it. Now I can't remember what it was.
I'd
thought
love
you
to
were gonna
hear
say
it.
he wasn't happy about it.
He was
Oh,
like
no?
stern look at you.
Mike Sellers.
What did I tell you about that? Oh, is he pretty open-minded about humor?
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
He's like he does seem like he is a pretty good humored person.
He's a good guy. Like, he is. I have nothing but the utmost respect for him. He's a good dude. There's a
And he
pot here.
must look really good also wearing like a three-piece suit made entirely of money.
Of course, with his fur and his
Yeah, and
good
his
cigars.
and his
We
awesome
often
hat.
tease about his yacht. We're like, Mike, did you bring the yacht in today?
I don't think this is the right way. And since there are ponies this way, I'm not gonna go that way.
You look like a pony.
Uh
Oh, there's ponies over here too. Don't come to me wherever you are. Do not come to me. Okay.
I'll just kill these ponies.
Remember Genuine, the pony song
The pony song.
by Genuine?
Ride that pony. Mm-hmm.
How'd it go?
Wasn't it like your wedding song?
Wasn't that your wedding song?
Mine was I like big
Yeah.
butts.
Oh, so mixed
That
up.
actually did play at my friend's wedding a couple weeks ago.
That's a fun song to get down to, though, I have to say.
We're
Because
here.
everyone knows the lyrics, you know? And
Wait, you're here? What?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
at
I
that song.
found that.
I thought that room was too obvious to be straight to her. Okay.
So obvious that it was in fact her.
She's cranky.
I'm not gonna say
Ow.
she's a brick house.
She's a prick. Come on, Tesla, give it to me, bitch. Yeah.
Bitch. She likes when you pull her seaweed hair.
Oh, Cecil.
Oh my god, does anyone have the phrase typed in? What if she goes,
I can
dying
type
myself?
it.
I
I-
want her to,
just-
because I still haven't seen it.
Okay,
I-
if she does, don't say anything and don't attack her. I swear there's people who do that.
They don't know, or they just aren't
They're
paying
just
attention.
trolling, and I'm like, dude, you just costed everybody.
We can all have
yeah,
coral bows. We can all have them.
Yeah, corals everywhere.
People in Realm troll? No way.
Whoa,
Yeah.
people in the Realm community aren't cool?
Wow.
I've heard that people send in support tickets that aren't actually asking for support.
Oh, God. I spent an hour on the phone with our. Oh, I didn't get shit.
What?
I-
You didn't even get a pot?
I didn't even get pot, girl.
Are you potted up? What's your
I
stat?
think so. Yeah. Oh wait. No, I'm not. I guess
Taco
I don't have
this.
speed or dex. Whatever.
As long as you have attack, I guess.
Taco bean.
What?
Let's do another one. I want to see her again.
Okay.
I can't get enough of you.
I love
Cecil.
you, Cecil.
I can't get enough of you, baby.
Cecil, you make me so excited to be a human. Hmm.
You're just too good to be true.
How's Shelly doing tonight? Did you guys play with her?
I haven't seen her much today, but I talked to her a lot last night. We were on a call that was over 3 hours long. It was good.
Shit.
What?
I was glad to have a friend like
She
Shelly.
is?
What?
I don't know. What are you saying, Z?
Oh. Mm.
I heard that you're no longer friends with Pipley.
Yeah, well, I don't
Surprise,
know.
Yeah.
surprise, surprise.
Well, I think it all started with that sex. I can't remember the name of the guild now. I am sex or safe sex or what's
The
Something-
guild was butt sex, actually.
Was it?
No, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Just kidding.
Either way, how is it offensive to her?
So it wasn't offensive to her. It was actually she was pissed because I kicked all the people out
Oh,
of it.
was it the oh, okay. I thought it was like an offensive name she was reporting, and you didn't think it was offensive, but
No, it's
it
actually
was
totally
offensive.
the opposite.
It was offensive. She didn't think it was offensive,
Well, yeah.
and then she
And
didn't think
then
it
I
was
just
fair.
yeah. So then she just stopped talking to me.
This wasn't
Even-
FSU, right? This was like,
Good lord.
It was so she sent me this
oh
birthday
yeah,
card.
what was it called?
I know. How do you? I just.
She makes 180 turns with people. It's just a
It was actually really freaky to me in a little weird way because like she sent me this beautiful handwritten birthday card, and then she sent me like 2 days later a gift.
oh, it's just none of it's real, and it's all based around
Well,
her
it's just-
unrealistic view of the person.
So I sent her a thank you, and then I sent her another thank you, and she just never
And then a
responded.
restraining order.
Yeah, stop fucking you banned my friends. I didn't ban
God.
her, but whatever.
Just
so
kicked
I
him
haven't
from the
heard
guild.
from her at all since then.
I mean, she's a nice girl until you make one mistake with her, and then she just hates you, which is weird.
Well, you were saying that Tipsy and Dala were bullying her.
Oh yeah, no, well they they use horrible terms to describe her and right into her face, and they look for conflict, and they,
Well,
that's like their harassment or abuse is totally. I understand why she would
Oh my god.
close them out and kind of just like
Come
never
on,
want
Zenos,
to talk
get
to
the hell
them
out
again.
of here. Farvo left us for dead.
What?
I did.
Someone's got to get to the bows.
The bows, we clearing, foe.
You want to clear?
No, not really.
I meant the boss. If you want to teleport.
I'm at the boss first. What?
What? What? What?
Oh, I got allergies. I hate it.
Pickle hates it too.
I don't know what you mortals experience with these allergies.
That's so just shitty.
I don't have.
I mean,
them either.
I feel happy for you guys, but at the same time,
You can get them anytime. I know someone who got.
They
them
can
and-
develop later, yeah.
Yeah, so we're not always,
Well,
we're not clear.
We're not
yet.
sure. We're not sure.
Yeah.
stop.
until
If
then-
you don't have it. You have all the world to be thankful for.
Well,
I'm lucky. I know.
lucky for
In
now.
that respect.
Respect.
I was
Wrong
super
stuff.
sick like 2 weeks ago. Man, that sucked.
Here,
Yeah, what was that
receive my
about?
healing.
I had an ear infection and strep throat.
What were you doing to get that?
Oh man,
Getting streptococcus up in your throat.
it was just awful.
Dot.
Oh, finally got something. I got a potion of mana. Oh, who wants
Sweet.
that?
That's like one of the rarest potions in the game.
Yeah.
What?
What?
So I'm trying to come up with package ideas. What do you guys want to see in packages? Or what do you think the other people will want to see in packages? I'm sick of the same ones.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do.
Yeah, the reality is like the only dungeon people want to buy keys for is the tomb.
That's what I figured.
And then the reality is like no one really wants to buy like well, I guess I can't say that. Most people I know don't want to buy tops or like gear for their characters.
Yeah.
Unless it was a UT. But that's a whole nother
Well, yeah, we don't want
thing.
to go
You
there.
don't want to go there. I'm sure you would stir up some.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
on the table.
So then
Mostly keys and loot tiers and just crap like that.
yeah, I mean I don't even know.
Uh,
I don't even know about loot tier.
uh,
But again, my perspective is so limited. It's limited to like what a top player would decide to do, and just myself. It's not really like I know
Like, what do you buy? What do you guys buy?
Dyes for my character. Okay, I'll tell you priorities. How I bought things. I was like, I gotta get all my vaults. And then after I got all my vaults, I was like, I gotta get more character slots. And then after that, I was like, I have lots of characters. I gotta get dyes for them because I want to look cool.
Mhm.
And then after that, I was like, when backpacks came out, I was like, I should have more storage and have backpacks. And then I got those.
Okay.
And to be honest, other than those things,
Yeah.
I have barely spent any gold. I mean, I did go through a phase where I was maxing life on all my characters, so I bought a ton of tomb keys.
Huh.
I think it was like $100 worth, and then I just maxed all my characters in like a short period of time. But that was the last time I had bought
So
a
that's why
tomb key.
people like the tomb so much, just because of the life potions.
Pretty much, that's it.
Mm.
And nowadays, it's like the best
And
place to get feed
UTs.
power items.
Yeah.
So all around, it's just a
It's just the
great
best place to be, and it's like the most elegant boss fight, and it's just the best dungeon.
True.
So I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know what to tell
Yeah.
you. Like spending behavior outside of my experience, I have no clue. I don't know what people do.
It's just that they're so limited, you know. It's either keys or it's pet food, basically. You
Now
know?
I was tempted to buy that ambrosia package you just put out, where it's like 5 for 4,000.
Yeah.
I was tempted, to be honest. The only reason I didn't do it right now is I'm still trying to decide the second pet to do,
Oh.
and
Okay.
I have a lot of UT stored up already to feed it. But maybe when I get to the point where have a second pet and I've already fed it as many UTs as I want, then I'll start considering buying ambrosias. You know, just because it's not
Yeah,
like
you gotta.
UTs flow into me. I get them, regularly, but not like I get a ton of them. So
I think it'd be if you buy $100 worth of realm gold, $50 to $60 of that would max your pet from, let's see, from level 50 pet to a level 70 pet second ability.
ooh,
So if you bought enough gold, it would just automatically raise your pet.
Yeah, but Jesus, man, $60 is a brand new game. I know
Yes, it
that,
is.
like,
you're like my pet can be better, or I can play through The Last of Us, which is an excellent game, by the way.
how much was that?
It's like a
who
$60
brought this
thing.
Dude,
What dude?
there was a dude.
I spawned a few pirates, you know, for funsies.
And spawned like maybe 100 XP chickens. Lol.
What?
I was thinking more people say, Z, open up a tomb. You're like, no problem. Spawns pirates leaves.
No.
No. These are real ones, are they?
Wait, only one way to find out.
Oh my god.
The corruption.
I know, I'm bad. Don't tell anyone.
Bad.
Purple.
Bad girl.
His eyes just light up.
I'm like, fame that means nothing to me.
Do you guys go in the arena
I
at all?
don't want to live forever. I haven't gone in production yet. Have you, Blackjam?
Yeah, I have.
How'd it go?
Did you get disconnected?
I don't.
Let me know if you ever
so.
do. Let me
The only
know
time
if
that
you-
ever happened is it wasn't disconnected. It was that server announcement. I was like, oh balls.
Yeah. I know, now when we push, there's this big, like, everyone's fighting about, well, we need to dance. It's like this giant mess.
Yeah. I haven't tried it yet. I look at the leaderboard and I see the rogue that spent almost 8 hours in there with his
Oh,
90
Jesus.
his 90 pet, and I'm like, nah, that's not for me.
Well, here's two ideas. One idea: if there's going to be a server reset, and they just started, let's say, right? They haven't gotten that far. They have an option to get refunded and leave if they haven't died.
Okay.
You just
That's a good
you
one.
hit the button and then it refunds your gold. Obviously, you can't get your since you haven't been playing that long. Maybe you're not so worried about how much time you invested. And the thing is, when you leave, it doesn't record how far you went. You just get your refund, you leave.
Okay.
The second idea is, and it pops in my head. I'm not actually sure how practical it is, but let's say you went far. You're at like level 20, 25, 30, 35, right? And you invested a lot of time so far, like
Yeah.
hour and a half, 2 hours. So and you have to leave because it's saying you're about to get kicked. Is
We
there a
save
way
where we
to
are?
bookmark it?
Yeah.
Like, you've already invested all the time, you haven't died, and you don't want your gold back, you want your time to be there when you come back. So
Yeah, you want to
it marks your position, your time, marks everything. And then when you have an option to return to the arena, next time you return, you will start there. The next time you go back in. I don't know what that involves code-wise, but
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Because this whole game has been like up to this point, you spawn into the Nexus at the same, random spawn point right there in like that one island in the Nexus.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know if the game's built to ever save like what instance you're in other than just the default. I mean, it caches whether you go straight to the tutorial or not. So I'm assuming there's a way you could potentially set it up that you're in the arena or not, but like what wave it's on, that wouldn't be that hard, I wouldn't think.
meh, I haven't ever coded.
Yeah,
What
I honestly
may
have no
seem
idea.
easy may actually
It
be
just
hard.
just me saying like not having seen anything and not having done anything. Yeah, that sounds easy. But I think the idea of being able to save what wave you're on and leave would be huge for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. It would allow people to like invest a couple hours and then they notice their flash is just crazy high and they're probably going to get kicked or they're at least suffering performance wise.
Yeah.
Save where they are and just refresh their browser or take a break. It's like you've been on
Yeah,
for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Like
Jesus.
just go do something else and you don't have to be stuck to your chair doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Or
The
it'll
thing is, yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
No, I mean those are all good ideas,
you
definitely.
can't die though. That's the thing. Like, if you've died, should you be allowed to?
No. I mean, if you die, you get kicked.
No, you can buy
But people
your way
keep
in.
buying your way through. I mean, people can keep paying their way. I always thought that I think that should stop your leaderboard run.
Yeah.
I always think
yeah, there's-
the pay to
No
continue
way.
should stop your leaderboard. Yeah, I
No
think so.
way. Because there'd be no incentive to go to pay anymore.
True, there wouldn't be.
lose
It would
money.
just be the interest
Yeah.
of seeing new waves. That would be the only reason.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of feedback on that for sure.
I think the pain is not the worst thing ever. I mean, it is just the arena. I don't really care.
Yeah.
There should at least be an asterisk next to the leaderboard position that you achieve, though, that says you restarted at some point.
The only reason
You know what I mean?
disagree is because I think anything of that nature is going to deter people from doing it, and I only see the arena as one big place for Kabam to make money. Not a bad way, a good way,
yeah.
because they need something to make more money. Like, I don't see this as the Elder Realms or a new dungeon. I just see it as, look, you want to get on the leaderboards or whatever, play the arena. And it's one more thing to compete at, one more way to make money.
Mhm.
In a good way, because I don't give a damn, really, about...
Oh, the
going
servers
towards
need that
forever.
cash. I don't care. And if it is like an arcade game, that happen. I mean, arcade games are like that all the time, where
Right.
Cool.
if you have to put more quarters in if you want to get on that leaderboard or whatever it is.
And that's what we're kind of likening it to,
Yeah.
is an arcade.
Yeah, it's like an arcade game. I don't see a huge problem with it.
No, I mean it's just 50 cents anyway right now. I think still, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't think it's that to me it's not that expensive. I guess maybe to
no,
other
it's just
people
a
it might
couple
be,
quarters
but-
really, and
It's like a mini game.
yeah, and if you're looking for something else to do now in Rome, that's something.
Yeah, and I think it did have a lot of people at least doing it and trying hard. Obviously, people have tried really hard to get far.
Yeah.
At least some
Yeah.
people have. I don't know how many.
No, yeah, I think a lot of people are trying, just like Bessel, she keeps trying. And so we're also trying to come up with a better in-game event. Um, Something more than just, we're trying to not do as many forum events because it's, that's not reaching too many players really. Because, the forums are
True.
just 1% of the playership. So.
But then, so when you do in-game events, how do the people that are participating but who never go to the forums, how do they know they're in an
Well,
event?
that's kind of what we're struggling with right now because we can tweet it, we can put it on Facebook,
But
but all those people are on the forums.
yeah, I was gonna say like the people that visit your social media sites are definitely people who've already been on the forums.
Yeah.
They're not the random people who
We discussed today the use of the announcement tool, but we definitely don't want to spam that because we want people to,
yeah.
just see it as an announcement.
Pay attention to that shit because if it's all the time, then they're not going to pay attention anymore.
Exactly, and we don't want that to happen. So we're just we're trying to figure like, okay, so what do we do as a major in-game event? We want more people, but there's lag issues and time zone issues, and
Yeah.
it's always something. As soon as we think of something, it's like no, but then that's gonna mess it up, or the lag is gonna be an issue.
I mean, many online games have struggled with that. I remember WoW, had the same things where it was more designed and optimized for groups of 5, 10, 20 people getting together and playing, and all of a sudden when they made content where there's supposed to be 50, 100 people together, it was just so lag-tastic and whatever, and they really had to work at figuring out ways to make it so people could play that like larger scale content.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're trying to figure out. I don't know how to get past it because like all my ideas are destroyed by lag.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What if your idea was to destroy the lag?
Destroy the lag. Now fix it.
Lag destroys itself. Yeah.
I mean, and I know it's something that like I've seen.
Sorry, I just imagined you making a realm event where it's like, let's lag out a realm.
Oh, it'll take 2 seconds.
And just everyone's like, we win, we did it.
Yeah.
It's all lagged out.
Everyone gets chickens. Yeah. God. And that's what happens. We're doing this Candy Month thing, and that actually doesn't lag out. I don't know if people don't like Candylands or what, but there's not too many people that come to that.
If they don't all spam to enter at the same time, they'll get locked out by the entrance cap.
And so when we do it, because we're doing it every Thursday this month, because it's Candy Month. I found
Definitely.
out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember.
And we only get I get the same group of people every week. I get the guy who dresses up like Santa, and then he follows me around and tells me how hot he is for me. The same group.
Sounds like a homeless person.
I know he does, but I'm used to it because I live in San Francisco. Ooh.
Almost people hitting on you all the time.
God, or just annoying me. I wouldn't even consider it hitting on me. Just, yeah. So yeah, if you think of any events, make me look smart. And
it's so hard to think of events, like you said.
It is. I mean, we've done most of them. There's nothing new we can do. There's not much we can even do with the arena except the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Because it's solo, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my kind of day. Just thinking of these things.
You could do an arena event where you're like, okay, who can get the farthest in half an hour? And so you have to submit a screenshot of, not the arena leaderboards, but that one place where it keeps track of your own attempts, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
And the one that has the attempts can't be longer than 30 minutes, could be shorter. And then, whoever got the farthest in 30 minutes or less wins something.
Have you done relay races at all?
Ooh.
How would you do that?
You'd have to pass something to somebody else, right? Or
Yeah, like an item, like a trade, like an actual trade you would do, Blackjam.
it'd have to be an item, yeah, that you actually create for the relay,
Hmm.
right? Or no?
An
Poops? We
item
could
that you
carry the poop,
well, someone takes a dump and then you take it
clean the dump.
in the
You
dump.
have to get rid of it as fast as possible.
I mean, I just don't know how we would do that logistically.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
'cause
may
it
not.
teleports, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could we could just do it in the Nexus. That wouldn't be as fun though, because you can't teleport in the Nexus right now, right?
Yeah,
Ah.
you cannot.
Oh God, these people are still here.
If you want to prevent teleporting and you want a relay race, you might just be able to. You might just have to have people do videos.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
then it would still be a form event because it would, we'd need them to submit it.
yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. I know, it's just this thing that we're just kind of like thinking about, and every so often we're like, how about this? And they're like, no.
You know what's actually interesting is that at various times in the game's history, people have set up gambling bots. Hello. They've they've had they've had bots that were set up to play to just do simple raffles. They've had set up bots to play more complex chance games like number calling and stuff.
So, like, instead of bots that spam with goods and their websites, it would be a bot that did that?
Yeah, it was a bot that it could trade just like a trade bot and everything, but it usually would keep logs of who gave. If it was a raffle, it would be like you need to pay in a def to get in the raffle, and then everyone would put in def and it would record who gave them def, and then it would automatically after a period of time decide there was time to pay out, and it would randomly select someone to win, and then it would trade that person. I can't remember. There were bots that did some sort of gambling thing, but what if? I mean, I don't know if it's something Kabam wants to do, but setting up sort of just some sort of gambling. This isn't an event anymore. It's just like just
The casino.
just set up a casino in Nexus or like a place to get into a casino, like a portal to a casino in Nexus where people that want to do that thing where they pay in and then hope maybe get a jackpot. Like you could just exploit like a system that's already been shown just to be successful to make money if you just set it up right with just the right amount of payout and jackpot like frequency that people will be willing to do it. And there could be slot machines and even more complex games that you
could win gear or something, or
you could
pods,
win
or...
realm gold just by it could be a simple you put in realm gold and eventually you win a jackpot of realm gold, or someone could, or it could be like you said, pots, gear, whatever items, treasures, I don't know, pet food.
I thought pet food was going to be added to drops.
I always
Or is that
hoped
just UTs?
like ambrosia just popping on out of like an oryx one. Like I would totally do oryx if I thought there was like a little chance.
I would flip my shit if an ambrosia fell from something.
Yeah.
That'd be nuts.
Oryx too. I mean, people would do oryx and oryx too a lot more, even more than now if there was a chance for like good pet food. And it wouldn't even have to be a high chance if it was just like almost white bag rarity.
Almost? It'd probably be white bag.
Yeah.
Like white bags on events are extremely rare.
So a lot of people don't do oryx anymore, huh? Even though it's sexy.
I don't do. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
What
but
do you
Farvo,
guys
come on, you're like not there.
I do
Do you
oryx.
guys generally do just dungeons then, or godlands, or what?
I know GM, and she just spawns.
She just spawns trenches and
Crazy. Man.
she's pretty
great.
cool. She's a hookup.
Crazy
I don't know. I find myself on an average day doing mostly tombs that other people invite me to, and then other than that, I would just go out to Godlands and kill gods. If I find a dungeon, I'll do it. and then if I happen to be if I see like a cube god or something else and there's no one else there, I'll go kill it. And then maybe if the realm closes and I feel like doing orcs, I will. So it's not like I avoid orcs, but it's like I haven't bought an ink in a long, long time. It's been a long time.
But you have to take that with a grain of salt, because one, Farva's been playing for a long time. Two, he's got 14 characters plus, who are all 8/8, who all have tops and UTs.
But I feel like there's a lot of people like that, you know?
Like
Not a lot,
Farvo setup?
you know, at least
I don't
pro.
think so. I
Yeah.
don't think so.
ROTMG original shop. Pots, 25 cents.
It actually,
You become a friend.
I don't even read spam bots. I can't stand them.
There's just one right now. I tried to. Jeez.
Good news is most of the people I know on the Mumble, they do die daily or at least weekly, and so that means that there's plenty of people that do need to do Oryx and Oryx 2 to get tops and like old tops, and they do dungeons all the time because they need to repot and whatever. But then they always are sad to lose UTs because then they're like, when am I next gonna get a D blade? You know, they don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole. Yeah.
I'm hoping that UTs will somehow be tradable, but it won't be helping real world traders. It'll be helping just normal players that want to use them and trade them.
It sucks, you know. It definitely does. I have a lot of sympathy for the players. But, you know.
Oh, you guys left. Oh my gosh, I'm so lonely.
That's hilarious.
I want an aquatic egg in the Godlands. I have to go put it in my pet yard.
Oh, did you max out a little bit your pet that was heal, magic heal?
I got a turtle. Yep. Yes. Yeah. I've got some ambrosia and it's crazy.
Sweet.
Here's this guy who sent a support ticket in the other day, and he said he wanted a panda because he had a white cat, and now the white cat isn't as cool as a panda, and he wanted to trade it in for a panda because pandas are super cool. It was the best. It was a really cute email.
Did you?
No.
No, can you imagine people just sending in support tickets always like, I didn't get the pet I wanted. I do think it is kind of crappy that I could, you're trying to build towards a certain pet and then bam, it's a turkey or something.
Bam, it's a turkey.
I know. I agree.
That's hilarious.
That happened to F Kitty. She was so hoping for a mallard, like she was really, really hoping for it, and then bam.
Would she get a turkey?
Yep, that's exactly what happened. I don't think the turkey's bad, but it's like if she was really, really, really yearning for that mallard, then I understand.
That's hilarious.
Change
Have you guys seen Sans on lately?
She plays in, so she won't be doing anything till so isn't she? Isn't it? Is it 11 hours?
I know she's.
Is it 11 hours?
Backwards in time.
Or wait, what was it? Oh shit, I forget. Because it's not the same as Australia, I think, right? Because she's.
Isn't it a whole day or something?
Yeah, well, it's like. Asia is around 12 hours. Depending on where you are, you may be like 13 hours ahead, or you may be 11 hours ahead. You may be 12. I usually guesstimate that it's like 12 hours ahead of us, but me, anyways. Now you, it's not as much. Like, oh, if they're 9 hours ahead or 10 hours ahead.
My mind has been spinning now since I started this conversation.
But Sans isn't going to be on at the same time.
Tactic.
Sans is not going to be on at the same time as us. That's why I never see her.
Long story
long. TLDR, she's on in Asia times.
Those Asia times, man.
I see her on Skype.
Oh yeah, she's a lady. She's a lady. I
See.
sent an email to other Bill to see what was up too. Just wanted to check in with the dude. Haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, me either. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he was really good. Really nice. I just hope he's okay. You just never know.
Yeah, have you been I have you I don't know, do you keep tabs on the moderators and like if someone goes sort of like
Yeah, I have
AWOL,
to.
then you contact them and you're like, "Are you okay?" or have you quit the game or are you like are you on vacation right now? You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I have to. I actually have to. So that's why I was reaching out just to a few of them to make sure they were still alive. I haven't heard back though. So.
So, is
Uh,
it wrong for me to ask who it is, and can you tell me who the people are? I mean, just because I may know that, oh, so and so just got a new job, or so and so is
oh,
looking
it's
for
it's just actually other Bill and Sands.
other Bill and Sans. Well, I know
Yeah.
Sans does come on Skype at least. Sometimes it's in the morning. I see her come on Skype. She's on Skype and she's like just going to bed or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to check in a little bit more. Just as long as we can keep everyone active, because if they're not active, they can't have, the access that we give them.
Has she
So
been not playing too?
she hides herself on Realm Eye, so I can't tell.
Ah, yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah, but I know she hasn't been. I feel really bad having to do this, but I do have to track to see well, I don't even check you guys because I know you guys are fine, but I have to track just to see how much they post. And she hasn't really been on in the last few weeks, so I don't know. Just needed to. I just want to give her a nudge, I mean, I don't want to be like you're gone.
Yeah.
Just be like, so what's up? Can we do something, or can I help you, or
Help me help you.
So,
yeah,
I think part of her trouble is her time, the time zone difference now, because a lot of her friends that she made when she was coming up in the realm world were in like the U.S., Canada, that sort of time zone.
yeah. Now she's screwed.
And now all of her friends are not playing at the same time.
Yeah, that. Well, she chose to move, so.
Yeah, 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 exactly. I'm not saying it's like I'm just saying that's why I
Oh
don't
no,
think
I'm not
it's.
accusing you of that. Don't worry.
And then Tomb Raiders, her guild, kind of a lot of them quit. So it's not like it's even if they aren't playing the same times, it's like they probably just walked away from the game and the community. So
hmm
it might be
Yeah,
tough for
there's.
her right now,
Yeah,
trying to
I can
make new
imagine.
friends or whatever. And I don't know her deal with. I think did she move because of family or because of work or
She said her mom lives there, so maybe that's why.
so maybe she's busy. I don't know. I
Yeah.
assume you give more grace if the person has some sort of reason that may change later, like if it is a temporary thing, but if it's
Oh
a
yeah. I mean, I'm super sympathetic, so
hmm
you know. But then I also have my boss's, rules, so I have to obey. But yeah, of course. I mean, if she needs a break, if Bill needs a break, or whatever, you know.
true,
Hell,
it's
if Scode wanted to have a break and just talk to me, it'd be fine. But he's he's not talking, so you know I can't do much if they're not willing to,
if they're unwilling or unable to contact you, then yeah, it's not like you can do anything about that.
No,
And
no.
obviously, a person who has a legit reason and they're demodded or whatever it is, they can easily be remodded if they ever come back and they're like, oh yeah, I was working on this work project for a couple months and it just was crazy and sorry I
hmm
was out of contact, blah blah
Well,
blah.
as long as I'm in charge, I mean, yes, I would let them back, but I
Yeah.
can't promise if someone else is in
No.
charge.
No, yeah, I know what you mean.
But right now, yeah, everyone's in a good place, so they should know that Zbornox is pretty lenient, but you know. Yeah, do you guys think we need more mods? I mean, I think it's okay right now, but I don't know. How do you guys feel?
I think it's okay. I mean, thank goodness like Doc and Blackjam and HG are around because they work really hard and do a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to do stuff daily, and I don't know. I actually don't note as much on my like McFarvo checks in tab, but I do note at least when it comes to
Whoops.
like when it comes to banning players. I definitely always note that, and
That's the most important thing.
that's the one I always note. And then I also try to like I always note in if I'm moving something or editing something or whatever. I note in the forum, but keeping notes on the stuff I've been doing in the mod doc has sort of waned.
That's okay.
But I
Don't worry
mean,
about
other than
that.
that, I would tell you if my level of activity would change
I'm not
drastically for
worried.
any
Don't worry.
reason.
I appreciate that though. No, that's it's fine. I appreciate the mod doc so because our support agents use that. So when someone writes in and wants to know why they're
Good.
banned,
Yeah, that's good.
that's what it's for. So
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I knew that was the
actually, the
primary
ban
purpose.
section's the only one I update now,
yeah.
because especially with alts, like when Koala said, she checked the IP of Steel Trap, and it was an alt of Muscle Car Mania.
Of course.
Classic.
I had banned Stale Trap, which was, I guess, an alt of Steel Trap, possibly.
Jesus.
I don't know, but because we don't have the IP thing, so I just put that Steel Trap is the alt, in the little
Yeah.
tab to the far right, just in case anyone wants to Control F and make a connection.
Cool. Very cool. I appreciate that. Yeah,
Muscle
KP is pretty
Car
awesome. So,
Uh,
I like that I'm within shouting distance of her, so I could just be like, "Hey, yo."
I farted,
nice.
watch out.
I want to watch out. Oh gosh, guys, I don't know how you guys are still up. Don't you work tomorrow?
I'll have to get up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm probably going to bed soon, but
Me too.
I wonder if, like you asked before about mods, like how to get them more engaged and whatnot.
Yeah.
You remember the thing I said about having a going away tunnel rat with just the realm team and the GMs?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
mean, the
I haven't.
mods.
I'll talk to Willem about that tomorrow. But yes.
I'm wondering if that kind of thing, like getting together with the realm team and actually playing with them, and us just all dicking around every once in a while, or like once a week, just for like 10, I don't know, like not long, just to keep us kind of engaged with each other, if that would help.
Yeah, actually, that might be really good for getting them just to play the people that don't play, like BMJ even, or
Yeah, BMJ. He's a good guy, but yeah, he hasn't played really much since. Oh man, it's been months
it's been at least 3
since he's legitimately played. Like I know people who haven't really played for like months and months, but they're on Realmite. It says they've checked in. I don't know how recently, but it doesn't mean they actually played. Like if they logged on, it doesn't mean they really are playing, and you can't really tell how much they're playing unless you really keep tabs on them all the time. You're like, oh, the fame on this character went up by this much, and
No, I'm not doing that. Yeah.
that's a little bit too much, I think.
Yeah, but I think that's a good idea. And what if it was just like the mods and QA, or the mods, the GMs and QA? Because I can't guarantee like someone like Mike Sellers would even have 10 minutes.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
It'd be cool if he was there, but yeah, understandable.
it would be cool. I'll talk to him. It's great because what was that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you could start as simple as just you, or just a GM,
True.
or just like Koala, just being like, hey mods, come together for a second. I'm gonna open up a thing and let's just be together.
That would be cool.
Not like the whole team. I mean, I can't imagine that ever happening.
I could start doing that. I could start just me doing that, and then if the other GMs were available, or whoever, I could just say, "Hey guys, I'm putting up a whatever." Because I know when I've done the level up stuff, the trains, I know. I think Maddie joined me and Frog, and just whoever was around, and it was kind of fun, even just that.
Yeah, it is. It's like getting people that are spread out across the world as mods is great for covering the forum, but then when it tries to organize these sorts of events, it's hard because the Europeans are however many 7 hours ahead or eight of whatever it is, or if for you, it's like a 12-hour difference or something.
Yeah, they're like 8 hours, I think.
Eight, yeah,
But when I
eight,
come
whatever.
in, I come in early. I'm in by 8:30, which is early for everybody else. So they're probably around then. I don't know. I'll see who's around tomorrow morning.
Yeah, maybe just look and see who's online at
I'll send an
times and see
email
if there's.
too, just be like, hey, actually, that's a really good idea. It's really, really good. And I
Um,
love my
yeah.
mornings because Mike Sellers is in before me, so it's just me and Mike for like an hour and a half. That's really cute.
That's nice.
I'll be like today. I was like, Mike, there's breakfast burritos. Oh, thanks. And he jumps up and he goes and gets two.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, Sellers. He's been wearing Hawaiian shirts every day.
That's an image I can actually wrap my mind around that one.
He's so precious. He's like the father I've always wanted. It's so cute. He's amazing. I love him.
Wow.
He'll walk past my desk and I'll be like, "Hey, Mike, did you see this one?" And he'll be like, "Oh gosh, is that the fat Spider-Man?" Yeah.
Jiggling his belly.
Yeah.
That is graphic.
Yeah, that's one of our least favorite ones. Yeah. So, well, gosh, man, it's good to finally catch up.
Yeah,
Likewise.
I miss our Saturday morning tradition.
I know I ruined it all by
Nah,
dragon voting,
dragon
but
boating's definitely cool.
yeah, it's been great. And well, I'm leaving this Saturday, so I'll be gone. But so will everybody else. So
That's
you too.
true. We'll all be gone.
Yeah.
Not this weekend for me, but the weekend after this one.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'll have my computer with, so maybe I'm gonna be checking in. So if you guys are around, how long are you gone for Blackjam?
I'm coming back on the 11th of July.
Oh, that's right. You're gone forever.
Hmm. Not only gone, but like in the mountains with no internet gone.
Oh my God, that would freak me out.
I got
Drinking
books.
moonshine and
We
Moonshine.
do drink moonshine.
Wow, that's hardcore.
Yeah, there's a guy that makes it. It's pretty
Jeez.
tasty.
Nice.
It's
Well,
great.
yeah, I bet it is, dude. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow, I'm sure.
yeah. See ya.
Well, thanks for hanging with us, Z.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
thanks,
you.
guys. Bye bye.
Peace.
Later.
Alrighty, dude. I'm gonna go to bed as well.
Me too. Also.
Yay! Twinsies.
Me to
Okay.
the bunk bed. See ya. Racing for the top bunk.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious if we lived in the same place,
We're like
but we
in
Skyped each other.
yeah, we're in like different rooms next to each other. We could be like yelling at each other. Then we run out of the rooms and they're kind of like down the hall from each other, and so one of us gets a head start, and then we're both wearing like onesie PJs with like the feeties.
Jumpers. And the bunk bed is like it's sealed off, and you have to insert two like key rings, like rings, fingers that have key things on it at the same time and turn,
Yeah.
and then it unlocks the bunk bed.
What are twin power activate?
You always time it wrong, man. Yeah. Oh, maybe in Realm someday. We'll have
Right, housing. That would be cool. I still hope Elder Realms comes out before that. 'Cause
Yeah, true. Because it's actual content,
Yeah.
and my shit's just Barbie doll.
Whoa.
It is though, isn't it?
So no, I was reacting to some kid just got lasered by Penteract eyes, and
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the rock dragon. That thing is just awful. But people do it.
I do it, but not often.
You should do it on your Archer 10K.
I did just do one on my Archer just
Are you
just
fucking
today,
kidding
I
me?
think. Yeah.
Why? Do you have a death wish?
No, I was careful.
Jeez, Farfo.
I'm careful.
It's nothing to do with you if there was lag and then you lost your archer.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Can't believe you take that risk.
Not like I
Whew.
play him all the time.
This takes once, but I guess I don't know.
But
You
I'm
have a
always.
separate chair portion for your balls to
Yeah, I
support
mean,
you.
I have like a little, yeah, like a little stool thing. No, I don't know. It probably was stupid, but I felt in control. I didn't feel like I was,
I felt like it's 2 beers. Look, it
you
was
know,
10 o'clock.
okay. I didn't want to bother Nicole and call her. I was like, I'm gonna take the Archer home, okay?
And that 10K fame was worth nothing, or even if you got like 25 or 30 after fame bonuses, that's nothing compared to having a 10K archer.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit about how much fame I have to
Yeah,
use.
fuck's sake.
It's all about telling people, oh, this was my first 6-6, and this is my first 7-7, and my first 8-8, and he's been with me for almost 2 years. I love him.
Even Shoney's talking about making either trophy characters or extra characters. Cause so that you're never left with nothing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been without at least one other max character to farm with since I don't know how long. You know, that was part of my beginning of, realm rising up. Rising up. Just that's like I think that's a part of almost every single person who is at the point like us where we have all these max characters and whatever. You you just hit that point where you're never gonna be without, and then you just keep climbing from there.
Yeah, there's not really much to do. Once you have 20 character slots. Wait, 21? 20? I don't know.
I need to hit
It's,
that mark because I only have like
it's just like, Jesus,
16.
man. That's a lot.
I only have 17, I think actually.
Yeah, there's just not much. But when Elder Realms comes out, all new UTs, all new tops probably, and all that shit will have to be acquired.
Yeah. And I don't put much stock in getting new items and crap. Like I wasn't one of those people that bought the new gear when it was released on accident with the Draconis Slayer. But
Yeah.
I do like the idea of having some new scary place to go that will be a part of conquering that. Like doing the dungeon was what was exciting for me. Not actually seeing people getting, tops dropped and whatever.
I kind of like both.
I think both are necessary.
Yeah, because you have to have something to show for it. I mean, some content, it's just I don't care to play again. And like after I got whatever the big drop is from it,
Yeah.
I would not go back.
Yeah, I understand. Like manners, I like them, but I don't really search for them anymore because I don't need a purification tome or a bone dagger. So there's just no reason for me to go. But tombs, I'll do, and I'll even if I don't get a drop, I'm so glad I did it, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Same with WCs. I'll do WCs, and if I don't get a top or anything, I don't really care. Hopefully, Elder Realms will be like that, where I'll enjoy it enough that if I'm not the person, to be getting all the new items first, it won't matter. And once I get all the new items, which I will, if I want to keep going back, I hope those are two things it'll have going for it.
Oh God, it has to. There's no other choice.
Because think about it, since actually Willem took over, not since Kabam, but since Willem was brought into the team, I can't think of anything outside of the trench that I've thought has been
Like, cool.
something that was like a high-end top player would care much about. That's a long time, I think. I don't know how many months that is, but that's a long time. So, I mean, they have to do something for the end game players. I hope Elder Realms is that.
God, this is taking forever though. I think so, anyways. It feels like it.
Yeah, and it's like we have no clue how far along they are. We really don't. So
I just hope when they release it, it's like, this is the Elder Realms. Boom. Not, this is a quarter of it. You know? And expect another quarter 6 months from now.
True. Yeah. I hope all the build-ups for something big and complete. Not.
Oh God.
Not. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'ma fall asleep now.
Me too. I'll see ya.
Peace.
Peace out.